Hello everyone, it's Cute Bunny here. It's monthly challenge time. I have $50. I have managed to accumulate and save from previous months and also part of this month. It's getting tougher to do, but I'm trying to continue to keep working through. Next year, I want to do more monthly challenges, but I want to make them smaller. So once I'm done with this, I will show you some of the ideas I've got. And I haven't really made up my mind because I don't know what my situation is going to be doing. So if my situation is still as it is currently, not sure what I want to do moving forward with the monthly challenges, because sometimes it's just tough to get it done. This one particularly, where is it, is going to be tough to finish. So I'm hoping that if these ones are a little smaller, which they have to be at some point, and these ones are smaller, it depends on which month, that I can start putting a bit more in. And I'm going to have to add extra money to this one from work or wherever to make that one, to get that one finished in time. So it is what it is. I have $50 here. Now the first one we're going to look at, we'll get out of the way, is the July 40 cents a day times 31 days is $12.40, but I rounded up. Now, I don't know if I want to do this one next year. I probably won't, simply because I could do it the same way I made it up, but I think I've got other challenges that I would like to do that I might do instead. So we'll put 15 in. We'll cross this one out and we'll tick it that we've done it because I am going to do it. 15. I do not have 15. Now that 15 was going into my little monthly album, wasn't it? So now that 15 can go in here. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually just going to go back. We're not going to worry about the rest of the groceries. I'll come back and finish that one up for 2 months. This one, shopping treats, 25 a month. So I need 50 overall. 15. You know what? I need some change, guys. Bear with me. I know I've got plenty of it somewhere. All right, let me have a look. There's not much. Currently, there's none. I already condensed a lot of this. There's 2 5s there. You're always going to find 5s, though, when you do tinies and stuff. We're going to take the 20 and we're going to swap it over for this 20. Just so I've got some change. There we go. As I said, you're really just swapping it around at this point, but that's okay. And then eventually that will go in the bank anyway, and then I'll be starting from almost scratch again. So, all right, so 15. We're going to put it into shopping treats and start that one off. That needs $50 for 2 months, or at least 25 for 1 month. When I finish the grocery, fully funding the 2 months of groceries, I'm going to go back and do fully fund every month for everything else, 1 month for everything else before the end of the year. So I can use that in January as part of my spending. So that's the plan for that one. I'm really happy to have another folder, and I actually prefer that to what I was doing over there. So that's great. Get that one out of the way. I've got 35 left and I need to do this monthly scratch off because it was $25. And I'm hoping that we get some smaller ones later on, because I will not be doing the bonuses at this stage because these are so big. So 25 for this month. We'll finish crossing that one off. And next year, I am going to reuse this, and I have already started the other side I've changed it around. Hang on a sec. I put a little picture on there, a little sticker. So what I've done, and I can show you in a second, but I can't remember what they are now because I've already done it. I have redone it. I have changed them all down and made them, I think the whole page is $25 and then nothing more than $10 in here. 25 for the whole page. So they're going to be a lot lower next year. So that's fine. But I'm happy with that because then I can do some other ones as well. And I'm not going to have the really, really, really big numbers I've been pulling on this one. So if I had $100 plus to chuck into my monthly challenges every month, this 20, 25, whatever, wouldn't hurt, wouldn't sting so much, but I've only got $40 to $50 a month spare to get these at least 3 monthly challenges done. And there's just not enough money to make it all work. So I'm just trying to get the sticker off. There we go, got it. Got it. All right, cool. So 25 is going in. And that is ouchies. But this is building up very big. Now next year I'm going to have lots of smaller challenges and it might not be as much money overall, but we'll see where we're at. If I secure a job, another job and whatnot, then I don't see a problem doing more. But if I don't want to keep this pressure up that I have to keep doing all this stuff, because I feel like I took a little bit too much with these and all the other challenges and all the other things. But I really like challenges. I like monthly challenges. They're so much fun. Like they're a lot. It's good to have a separate video. It's good to have everything. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. Ooh. This is going to be over $200, I'm guessing. Next year, it's going to be a lot less. And I can't remember what was on that page now, so I'm pretty much screwed. That's okay. I think that's right. Okay, I've got $10 left. Again, I don't have enough to do much damage to this challenge. I still have to find at least $200 for this challenge by the end of the year. And that's a lot. That's just a lot. So I'm hoping to be able to squeeze some money out somewhere. But all my spare money at the moment is going into my no-buy envelope or into my Christmas Tinies this month. Hopefully, I can pick up a few more shifts and money becomes a little bit easier to find towards the end of the year. Please put out some positive vibes for me because I need some sort of luck to come my way very soon. So we're going to do a 9 and a 1 because I can do the 10s, but I'll leave the 10s. And I've got 8s and 2s and whatever's. I can make it up. But yeah, we'll do that. So that's 10. And then we've got $50, $70, $80, $90, $100. So we are $212 short of finishing this. And when these ones are big and those ones are big, the other one and those ones, I'm in trouble with $40 to $50. If they're smaller, it's okay. So next month, this one's only $5. Oh, I forgot to scratch that one. We're going to scratch the other one so we know what we're up to. Just want to make sure it's dry. Okay. This one I'm not doing next year. I can definitely tell you without a doubt that I am not doing that such a big one next year. I'm going to do a smaller one. Now I need to scratch this, remember? You forgot to scratch it, bunny. Okay. Another one. Bigger one. 15. So next month we have 15 and thankfully 5 because this month was a big 15 and 25. That was a big hit. That one's a little bit better, 15 and 5, so that's 20. And then hopefully we can start making a little bit more of a gap, a dent in this one. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for small blessings. Okay, all right, that's it. We're done. These ones are technically monthly challenges, but because I put them in my budget, they get done as part of my cash stuffing budgets. So they're all taken care of. I want to keep doing these if I can find them all because I put stuff randomly down and I lose it. Pretty sure I've kept them handy enough. Honestly, I don't know now. Can't remember. I thought I had them over here again. I'm hopefully I can find them when I need them. But I do not have quarter 1 because I wasn't aware that that was a freebie until I started quarter 2. And hopefully I can find the rest of those when I need them. What I'm going to do before I head off is just show you what I do have in mind for next year because I've found a few smaller things and or I've modified them. Bunny style modifications, guys. Hang on, I'm just wrestling with all this stuff in this little bookcase over there. Okay, so I have a few ideas and now I don't know how far we're going to go. I think this one's probably out. This was from Rock's Budgets and it's $5 a week for every week for the month, or $20 a month for every month. That's probably a bit big for now because I've got all these other things to do. This one was the No Bucks Given monthly ones, and you can roll and save or you can make them all $1. Probably have to make them $1. Then that's 8. So I'm going to have to probably make them 10. So that would be 10 a month, I would say. And then these ones they were 16 a month, but because we don't use dollars, I don't want to have to worry about bunny bucks or play money bucks. So I've modified them down to 15. These are from Sandoval Budgets. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do both of these yet. And then I found another one, which I can't remember who I got this off, but I've modified it. This had different numbers listed on here. And what I did was I wired them out and then I printed them. I printed them out, whited out the numbers. They were like 14, 11, and they were written as a whole word. So I whited them all out and then I copied. I had to redo these because it wasn't coming up on when I copied on my printer, it wasn't coming up with the little light grey squares. So I had to redo them with pen. So it took me forever, but they're now fine. And I've just done them double-sided. So I'm saving laminating. Now, I want to use these ones for sure because I can do whatever I want. So if I've got extra money some months, I can just make them a roll and save. I could do $5. I could do $1. I could do whatever. That could be $5 for the whole month if I want. It's not going to matter, but I'm definitely doing that one. These are a possibility. And I also have a calendar month challenge thing I printed out and laminated, and it's in my other laminator folder from Two Sister Bees. And it's like the date and the weather and something else. And I think I'd have to adapt it because it's like, I'll probably just do a modified version. And then, of course, I've got the 52 week and that 26 weeks. I could just make them $1 a week if I wanted. So I can do a whole bunch of little challenges and I can actually literally make it work however I need to make it work. Sorry about that, guys. I'm struggling to find... my current thing I use on the stand is actually really thin and it's a bit flimsy and it moves a lot, and then I bump the table. I was just trying to fix it, but it didn't work. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. I've done my monthly challenges. I've explained where I'm at and some of my ideas for next year for the monthlies. But honestly, I think unless I'm ahead, I don't want to take too much on, and there's still too much over there to take on, to be honest. So I might have to rethink it. Do you know what? I don't have to do $1 because, just give me a second. I'll be back. I've got a plan. The other option is we change them around, or I don't do some of the others, or I change them around and I use smaller denominations. These ones were from D Plans and Budgets. I'm not laminating these. I just printed them up. I copied them smaller because they were too big. And I just cut them out and I'm just going to use them like that. So I have a plan for these for another thing, but there's nothing stopping me using them for some of these things. I could even do that for this or whatever I want. Yeah. So I will come up with a plan, and I will find a way to make it work. Bunny style, as I say. I don't want to use rubber bands. I'm going to have to put these in a Ziploc bag to protect them because they're not strong enough to hold a rubber band without breaking. All right, guys, I will head off now and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.